everybody, thank you for coming back to my channel. Someone asked me to do a video and talk about how to get your edges to come back. So I'm just gonna jump in there. I was born with, I don't know if it's called a cowlick or what, but you can see right here. My edges are thinner in this area here than they are the rest of the way. I was having major problems with my edges when I had a relaxer. It seemed like every time I got a relaxer, my edges would get thin and brittle and they would break off. And I have people in my family who have very little edges. My mom struggled with, keeping her edges. When I switched stylists and started going to Too Groovy to see Robin Groover, in her consultation, she noticed that my edges were thinner than the rest of my hair. And the information she gave me is that if you have hair where your edges are, then that hair can be repaired. If it's bald spots, bald areas in here where you're supposed to have hair but you don't have any, it's bald, then where it's bald at, it's likely that hair is never going to come back. Some of the reasons for that may be alopecia. It may be, sometimes females have male pattern baldness. I don't know if it's called female pattern baldness or if it's male pattern baldness on a female. I don't know, but it's bald. So you can have that. And also in this day and age and time with weaves and wigs and all those things, weaves, when you get a weave and it is sewn all the way to the ends here, the tension of the thread pops your edges. Also, when you're wearing a wig, if you wear a stocking cap on your head, so you put the stocking cap on this to here, and then you put the wig on and the wig pulls back in the stocking cap and this tension and it pops your edges. So either way you look at it, tension is the problem for popping your edges, or either if you have a relaxer, over processing your hair. So how I got my edges to grow back was pretty simple. I stopped pulling on them. That's just that simple. I don't brush my edges at all. When I blow dry my hair, I don't put heat to my edges. I just let it air dry. When I'm combing my hair, I'm extra gentle when I'm combing my edges. If you've seen any of the video tutorials that I've done on hairstyles, you'll notice that I'm very, very gentle when I put product on my edges, or when I smooth my edges with my hands or anything of that nature. Also, I'm not saying you can't have weaves or anything of that nature, but my suggestion would be, if you're gonna have a weave, make sure that you have leave out. Make sure that you have where you can leave out the sides of your hair and this area of your hair with your weave, so that you don't have that extra tension on the sides of your hair if you have already weak edges. There's all kind of products that they have out. Put this on, it'll grow your edges back. Put this on, it'll grow your edges back. Please do not waste your money on that stuff. I promise you, if you just keep your hair washed, you keep it conditioned, you keep that area where your edges are moisturized, and you don't put any tension on them and just let them do what they do, they will come back. Every so often, my stylist will put some edge control on my edges, and that's the most that my edges get as far as attention or tension. I don't normally do that at home. If I have a style, if that style cannot rock with my little, you could say peasy or whatever you want to call it, edges, if that style can't rock with these edges, I can't wear it, because I want edges. I don't want to be bald around the front of my head. Edges are very important. I don't wear wigs. I mean, I have wigs, but I don't wear wigs every day. So if my edges come out, I am just in trouble. I'm gonna be walking around looking like somebody with no edges, and that is not what I want to do with my life. So my suggestion is stop putting tension on it. Stop putting sew-ins all the way out there. Nothing gels. Leave them gels alone. Gels have alcohol in them, and that dries your hair out, and that makes it more fragile, and it breaks off more easily. So styles with gels where you slick back the sides of your hair, that's not good for your edges if you have weak edges. So I'm a living witness, just because it seems to be hereditary that, you know, the women in your family don't have a lot of edges. I have them. I grew mine back, and I've had them ever since I've been natural, and I haven't had any issues with them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope the information helped you. Let me know if there's anything else you need me to do a video on, and I look forward to talking to you guys again soon. Bye.